No? And I'm actually quite disappointed about quite a few people, because they are clever. They could do lots of fantastic things, but they're too lazy. And so they don't, if you like, fulfill their potential. Yeah? And they come out with marks, at 2 level even, or 2-1 level somewhere, yeah, but not as well as they could. And I think for the students it means that they are actually training themselves, if they're willing, to prepare for an international legal career. But most of them actually want to be top-level lawyers themselves. Yeah? Very few want to be academics, actually. I think they see me and other people and think, oh my God, I don't have this life. Yeah? But this dream of being in a big law firm, the big money, for an 18, 19-year-old, 35,000 is a lot of money. No? And so it's, I want to get there. Yeah? But how do you get there? But a lot has to do with techniques. Are you picking up the right methods of passing exams and doing things? I think we're very rigid in England in a sense. The university system has a particular method, which I never went through in Germany, of forcing people to sit exams. In 3 hours you have to spit everything out like that. I never went through that in Germany. I was trained to do research. And it cultivates or demands particular skills that are maybe useful, but they may not be the only type of skill that people need to succeed. Yeah? So if you have a good memory brain and things like that, you can spit things out in the right time and you have the skills to put it down on paper properly, okay, you're going to do well in exams. But that doesn't mean necessarily that you will be a brilliant lawyer. So there's no direct correlation between first-class results and success in a top law firm. Yeah. Well, I'm really very impressed. I know a lot of people now in law firms that recruit, and I'm really impressed with their skills of fishing out of a huge pool of applicants the right kinds of people. There are certain ways to flag yourself up as somebody who can do things or who can't do things. To check whether somebody fibs and just waffles, whether they can put, sentences together in a coherent manner, or whether they're just, talking big and are, showing off basically, but there's no substance. And it's amazing how these recruiters, they're young people themselves, how they figure out, this person has potential, and somebody else has not. And I'm constantly amazed how people do this. Well, one thing is very clear. You make one single little mistake, you're gone. So if your sentence is grammatically incorrect or your spelling is messed up, you're gone. But what I also discovered over the years, to my surprise, is that the law firms don't actually necessarily expect you to know anything about commercial law, for example. So you would think, this is a big, commercial law firm, so they go for the guys who study company law. No, they don't. They go for bright young kids whom they can train. So they look at your brain power and your expressional skills and your research skills and I think also your whole demeanor and everything else as well. So it's, I'm desperate to travel. I want big money. Now if that's all, and there's nothing else, then why on earth, should a firm take such a person? If that's all. So you also have to say to a firm, for example, that I want to work with you because you do a particular field of law, you're specialists in a particular area of law that I'm interested in. You are known to do this, that and the other, and I'm fascinated by, the kind of work that you do. You have a specialist department, things like that. So my advice to people is always go on Google research, do web research and really figure out what is it that this particular firm stands for and is good in, and how do you see your role in them. So some firms really look for sharks.
Yeah.
And some firms look for people who are persons.
Okay.
So you're not a number, yeah?
Ah.
You are a real personality.
Yeah.
And they also try to figure out, they wouldn't only take one type of person. So they really have an international workforce.
Yes.
And so they look very carefully at, okay, you're mixed in whatever form, you're from whatever background, yeah? And that also adds to the portfolio in the sense that a particular person represents. And very important are actually languages. And many lawyers do not realize this. Yeah? They think, it's important that I've got a good law degree and I've been at a top law college or something. But if you can speak particular languages, and it's not just Chinese and Japanese and Arabic, then you're much more attractive. And many people don't know this. Law firms nowadays, the top law firms, recruit, I think, close to 50% of people who never studied law. So they would have done mathematics or languages or what have you. And then there's this 1-year GDL, this graduate diploma in law, where people convert it. And they take a lot of such people because the risk is that you've gone through a law school, all you know is law. And that does not make a good lawyer. Yeah? But it is a fact, I think, that in Britain as a whole we don't have enough top students to feed those firms.
Okay.
They recruit abroad massively.